What up, Queen City? We are here for some excitement tonight. We have our Emerald Charity weigh-in. We already know the results, but we have the weigh-in, and then we also have the Wheel of Names, where we're going to give away 20 different prize packages, ranging from, there's something on there about $30 all the way up to $3,000. So hopefully 20 different people, but who knows? But 20 people will go home with something special tonight. But before we get started, we're going to bring in the CEO herself. I sent her upstairs so we don't have any audio feedback, and we can keep her in her own little square. But Mary Ferreri, the CEO, founder, president, El Presidente, the boss, the jefe, whatever you want to call yourself, of the Emerald School of Excellence. Welcome to the show tonight.
Thank you for having me.
You go by jefe at work, don't you?
That's right.
Well, talk to the people as if they have absolutely no idea what Emerald School of Excellence is, although we do have an amazing group of people that fish Queen City and know all about what you're doing. But talk to the people who might tune in tonight and have no idea.
Okay, well, thank you so much for having me on, because I think this is an incredible opportunity to tell you all a little bit about Emerald and also to give some updates for folks that have been supporting over the years. So Emerald School of Excellence is a recovery high school here in Charlotte, North Carolina. That's the nonprofit that you supported over this wonderful past month of August. And we saw, I know, some great fish and limits come through. So just thank you for supporting, because you are supporting young people in recovery. And for us, that means young people in recovery who struggled with drugs and alcohol, mental health struggles, for high school ages, grades 9 through 12. And they come to us and don't stay at Emerald. Like some other schools, they think that they come to Emerald and then leave. They actually stay and graduate. We give them their high school diploma. We provide recovery support and education. So in the morning, we start with recovery. We end with recovery at the end of the day, and they have access to counselors on staff all day long. So it is a really cool balance, but there's an association of recovery schools. So we don't just kind of wing it completely as we go. There are foundations and structures that we have in place that go through actually an accreditation process. And we recently, this past fall, and I'll be honest with you, if it wasn't for communities like you all and the local Charlotte area for supporting us over the years, I don't feel we'd be in a position to even go through an accreditation process and be recognized as one of the top schools in the country for recovery. So it really is a huge impact that you all have. Even if you feel like it's small at times, it really has a big difference. So I just want to say thank you. For folks that have been following us for a long time, just some quick stats. We've now have 40 alum. We have supported over 90 families. We continue to have a retention rate of 80 to 90%, which is well above the national average. And our GPA also exceeds kind of the 3.0. We're around a 3.2, 3.25 GPA for our students. And our students are going off to really amazing things. They're going to four-year universities, local community college, trade schools, and also they'll go straight into internships and then job opportunities. So again, you're really impacting a lot of lives here, and just really grateful for you to all be a part of it. And the state is recognizing it finally as a big deal. So thank you for your contribution, for enjoying the fishing event, and I hope to see you again next August.
Oh, so you're just assuming we're doing another one next
I hope so.
So obviously, guys, this is an event we've been doing for 6 or 7 years now. This year was different. We've gone through phases with this event. It started out normal with Kitty Rod. Actually, not normal. It started out with Kitty Rods, then Biz Baits and True South took it over, and then Biz Baits took it over. And then this year, let's just say I think the industry is saturated and everyone is exhausted and feeling the financial difference in 2024. So we changed it up and we gave you guys a full 31 days to go fishing when you wanted to go fishing. And not only that, but we gave you guys a chance to win stuff without even going fishing, just donating to the cause. So we were able to lower the entry fee by $28, I think it was this year, for a $57 entry fee. And with great sponsors behind us, Tourney X cutting down our fees on the event. And then, like I said, we have 20 different prize packs. We were able to raise a total of, let me say the exact number, $5,155. That almost That is the donation minus, I think, 300. So we will be donating $4,800+ to the Emerald School of Excellence, which is a huge amount to be able to donate to them. So shout out to yourselves for being a part of that this year. I really appreciate it.
Can I tell them what I plan to do with the donation?
Go for it.
So I was thinking about it, and we really owe our students some off-campus field trips that we didn't get a chance to do because now we have so many students. We only have one 15-passenger van. We're getting a second. So I'm going to dedicate or allocate the dollars you all have donated to the field trips and experiences off campus this school year. So I will share kind of photos throughout the year on the Queen City page just to show you specifically where your money went to.
That's awesome. That's awesome. We definitely love the field trips part of school, right? I mean, we don't want to sit there. We want to get out and go. And I know I'm terrible, and I used to take them fishing, but life has kind of got a hold of me, and I don't really fish anymore. But maybe one day I could take a couple kids out. But so for the people who may watch this later, it was 31 days of fishing. It was $57 to get in, minus fees to Tourney X, PayPal. We're going to donate $5,100, 20 prize packs, and the big one is coming from Native Watercraft, and it's going to be a Slayer Max Propel 12.5. Tremendous, amazing grand prize. And the beauty of it is it's all going to be random. It's going to be off the wheel of names that we're going to spin here in a second. But before we do that, we got to shout out the guys who put the work in this month. Fished a lot. I judged a lot of fish. Let me pull that exact number. I judged 385 fish this month. There were only a handful of people who signed up and didn't put fish in. We had 65 people sign up. 46 of them put in limits. And then another 4 people put in 3 fish. And we only had 9 people enter the event and not put fish in. So people were taking this serious. I got feedback from both sides of it. Hey, we missed the live stuff with fishing with one type of lure, but hey, man, fishing all month was kind of cool. So we'll see where we land in 2025. Obviously, you guys know we have some stuff brewing in Queen City, hoping to make some announcements soon. Ball's out of my court at this exact moment on what I can say when. So we'll get there soon, but I have fielded some questions, especially today, because of what the National Professional Fishing said that they were going to ban LiveScope. I'll just go ahead and let you all know we are not banning LiveScope, so you can keep LiveScope on your kayak or you can go buy it for 2025. That is not even in discussion. But let's get into what we're here for, and that is our top 10 in the Emerald School of Excellence event. Mary, I'm going to show this little gem. I think it got smaller before I went live. Guys, bear with me. If you've been around this event, you guys know we fished for the coveted emerald. We had a problem sourcing the original emeralds this year. Mary thought she found them, but they are a little smaller than usual. They are awesome. They are engraved. Emerald School of Excellence 2024.
I want to do an IOU, Vin. I really
Mary is not satisfied with this gem, but I think it's something different on the shelf for the guys who are getting it. So we'll see. If you're feeling rich and you want to go spend another $500 on gems, then you can. But let's start in 10th place today. We're giving away 10 gems. So in 10th place, with a total fish count of 16 for a total limit of 75 3/4, Mr. Pastor Mike. What's up, Mikey
What's
boy?
up?
How are you, man?
I'm doing good. How about you, man?
I'm doing well. So let's be honest. Was it this you came for or the kayak? Which one? Hopefully.
No, I came for the gym, man. I wanted one of those things for a long time. So
you don't have one?
I don't have one.
Well,
I
you
think
you got to get Mike the legit one.
I think the best finish I've had in an Emerald event was 14th, I believe, or 16th. So
well, you snuck in by a 1/4 inch, right on top of your buddy Jeremy Heath.
yeah, I had to fish all night Saturday night to be able to get in. I hired Sunday morning at church.
So you put in 16 fish. I'm sure you've had plenty of others that you caught that you didn't submit. But how many days or hours do you think you fished this month for this gem?
I'll probably fish the much as I can. I probably fish close to 12 days, probably. 12
days to win that miniature gem you got him, babe.
Yeah, and
No.
I couldn't find no big fish nowhere. The big fish did not show up in August for me.
Oh, I mean, it's a tough time of year, and it's been brutal. It's been really, really hot.
Yeah, the lake, and they got it drawed down way low, and I think it's got an algae bloom right now, and it's really. And there's another lake up the road from me, but another angler's going to be in here, and he was fishing it, and I just couldn't make myself go. Especially after all, I mean, he was on there live and everything. I was like, man, it's so tempting.
I could venture to guess which lake it might be.
But Mary, I appreciate you. I appreciate your school and all you do for the kids, and I'll always support it. It's amazing how you do for the kids and change their lives, and that means a lot.
Thank you, Mike. I appreciate it.
Mike, we appreciate you being here. So you have 75 spots on the wheel when we get ready to spin. So you have plenty of opportunity to go home with a prize as well as the gem. So I will remove you from backstage so we can let somebody else jump in, but stay, hang out, and let us know if you need anything.
Yes, sir. Thank you, buddy.
We'll
Mike.
I'll have this all wrapped up at the next event for you.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Vinny.
All right, Mikey. Later, buddy. All right, so I got to remove people from the studio so we can get other people in. Dustin said he's so damn happy with the emerald. So this is what we're going to see. We're going to see guys who have the other one, and now they have a different one, and they're happy. And then we're going to see guys who are like, why is it half the size? But they're not going to say that because they're awesome, but they're going to think it. But what I'm thinking, why the hell is it half the size? Alex agrees with Dustin, but all right, in 9th place. Now, I didn't really check who's in here. I'm not going to lie about it. So let's see. In 9th place with 76 1/4 inches, only submitted 5 fish, Mr. Troy, and I'm not even going to attempt that last name, but I don't see him in here. So Troy, you have 76 spots on the wheel, going home with the coveted emerald. If you jump in, we can get you on here live, but I don't see. Oh, there he is. Bud, do you want to jump in? I sent you the link. Mary sent you the link while I was driving. Let's give him a minute. I don't think we're in a rush here. If he pops in, we'll let him talk. Tell me how to pronounce that name. Swidajewski. That's what it looks like to me. Swidajewski. So if you guys see me looking off screen, Ezzy's right here, and she's going to be my Vanna White tonight. She's got all the prizes lined up across the dining room table. She's going to be handing me stuff. So if you see me looking off screen, little Ezzy's right here, and he figured it out quickly. I love it. Not the view we're looking for, but there he is.
Hey, guys.
Say it for me.
Hey, can you guys hear me?
Oh, yeah, we can hear you.
Hey.
Say your last name, Troy.
Swidajewski.
All right, I did it right. Look at that little pronunciation. Congratulations, buddy.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
So we were just joking about the gems. I don't know if you were listening, but this is the 2024 Emerald. You put in 5 fish this month for a pretty solid limit of 76 1/4. How many days or hours would you say you went fishing this month?
I was out on one day.
You put up 76 inches in one day?
In one day, yes.
That's a hell of a day, buddy.
Yeah, thank you. I actually just purchased a property and a home, so I really had no time this month, and I just got lucky and got the big fish that one day. So,
do you care to share where you were fishing? I understand if you don't want to.
Well, there is a Gate City Classic coming up. I understand. Is that through QCBF or is that through another?
That's another organization.
Okay, sorry. Yeah, so I actually fish all of the city lakes in Greensboro. Those are I only fish really Higgins Lake. That's the only lake that I've ever targeted.
Nice.
That has the fish that I was looking for.
Nice. Well, congrats, man. That's awesome. To do it on one day is really special. And for those of you watching, we're a 4 fish limit. So Troy wasn't putting in 15 inchers. He had a 20 1/4, a 20, an 18 3/4, and a 17 1/4 in one day. So solid bag there. Troy, I appreciate you jumping in a Queen City event, especially the Emerald event that we do annually. Will I see you at any live weigh-in where you can pick this up, or am I going to have to ship this out for you?
Honestly, probably have to ship it out. We're moving up to Virginia, and I realize that you guys do have some events up there, I think, from what I saw. So definitely try to jump into those, but probably will have to ship that out to me.
Okay, cool. So when you jump out of here, when I kick you out of the backstage, if you could just text me or Facebook message me your address, we'll
Yeah.
get that out to you.
Sounds good. Thanks, Vinny.
Thanks, Troy. Have a good one, buddy.
You too. Bye.
Bye. All right. So the dude comes in, drops 76 inches in one freaking day. That's awesome. Uh-oh. CKA over here. CKA boy's going to go check out Higgins now. Look out. You're not kidding one bit, Alex. Not one bit. All right. In 8th place, this angler will not make it. He also had a limit of 76.25 inches, but with his kicker of 21.75, Mr. Tang View lands in 8th place. Tang texted me earlier, said he would be driving. So, Tang, I know I'll see you at some point. We'll have your gem for you. Congrats on 8th place, Tang. What happened to my background here? VUE. Oh, that's what happened. I only got 2 people in here as he's asking how you spell Tang View. All right. In 7th place, going home with 79 inches. 79 inches. Submitted 12 total fish, a 21-incher, a 19.5, a 19.25, and another 19.25. In 7th place, taking the coveted gem, Mr. Corey Racer. What's up, buddy?
What's going on, man?
How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. Congrats on a top 10, 7th place, going home with the gem. I know.
Thanks, sir.
I know you were excited and chasing that gem pretty hard. So tell us, how long were you fishing this month?
I don't think I hopped in until like halfway through the month. I'm not gonna lie. I was texting Dustin, and he was going out to the lake, and he was already in the tournament. It was one of those monthlies, and I was like, man, I don't know if I can hang in a monthly. I'm busy. Like, I got stuff to do. And I looked at the numbers and I was like, golly, like, all right, maybe I can hang. So I signed up halfway through the month, hit the lake with Dustin. And I won't lie. I mean, I probably went out 10 or 12 times in the course of that. I mean, yeah, it's quick trips, like 3 to 4 hours at a time kind of thing. I caught, I don't know. I think I was trying to pull it up before we got on, but I think I caught 6 fish that were between 18 and 19, 7 that were 19 inches, and then the 21-incher. And then today I caught an 8-pounder. I caught a 23 and change. Of course, a few days late, you know what I mean? But yeah, me and Dustin fished the same lake. It's impressive. It's literally a 200-acre lake. So for it to put out the kind of fish that it put out for the 2 of us, I mean, I can't count how many fish we probably caught total outside of those, but I learned a lot about the lake in 2 weeks from going out there very often. So it was a good experience, and I enjoyed every minute of it, man. Happy to help out.
I know you won't say, and I won't ask, but what's funny is I wonder if Mary knows which lake. She knows the lake 100%. Don't say it if you think you know it, because I don't want to ruin it. But when I tell you off air later, you're going to be like, absolutely not. You're lying to me. So.
Right. I knew. I texted Vinny halfway through and I was like, dude, you're not going to believe what's happening here. I was like, this is insane. Like, even I knew it was absolutely crazy. Like, for 2 people to be fishing a small lake like that and for it to be putting out those numbers, it's pretty impressive.
I have fished that lake in an inflatable kayak.
There's a lot of that out there. There's glitter rockets too. I mean, it's not like it's a very well kept secret there. You know, the secret is out there. There's glitter rockets out there, even though there's no gas motors allowed. That, you know, they got a 150 on the back of a 20-foot nitro, but yet they're dropping their trolling motor and invaded our little 200-acre lake to catch some fatties here in the mountains. I just, I think it's impressive that we got 3 guys in the top 10 here in these mountain lakes. I think it says a lot about our lakes here that, while the numbers weren't great in our tournaments this year, that, these lakes can produce. They are great lakes. And it just goes to speak for the fisheries that I think we have all over North Carolina.
So, I tried to give the Western anglers, not the Western waters, the Western anglers a chance to have a series 2 years in a row. Last year was pretty good. This year is just not, the numbers just aren't there. So all I can say is I hope you all continue to fish Queen City. I hope you all continue to make your drives to Charlotte and the surrounding areas in the Carolinas. I mean, financially and business wise, I just can't continue to host events up there. I think you guys know that. Corey, you're a smart guy. I know you understand how all this works. But I will say I am working on something to give you all an opportunity to have at least one. So we'll see.
You got to come to James. Like, I mean, come on. That's like, if you're gonna give us one, it's got to be James. Like,
so James. So look, you guys love the Catawba Clash, and James is in the Catawba Clash. So you'll have your shot if you want it on James. But I'm working on something a little bit different, something that'll be new to the series. If it pans out, you guys will be excited, and if it doesn't, you won't even know what the hell I'm talking about. So it won't matter. But
I think I'm excited as well as some others for next year. Regardless, I think we all kind of know what's coming with some of the changes for next year, and I'm excited for what you've got, Vinny, and what you've been able to accomplish. So
thank you, brother. Appreciate you. Well, Corey, will I ship this? Hold it. What do you want to do here?
You'll probably see me at some point. I'm going to qualify for the TOC, man. I'm going to make it happen. So
there it is.
That's my objective. I'll make you see me between now and then.
Good goal. I like it. Well, have a good night. Thanks for joining us. Yeah, Mary. Sorry.
No, I just said thanks to Corey.
Your boy Dustin's not in here right now.
I mean, it is supper time.
I'm gonna take you out, and you go call him and tell him to get in here.
It's gonna be a Pete and repeat, like we.
That's true. That's true. Well, if he jumps in, we'll talk to him.
All right, man.
Later, buddy.
Later.
All right, Corey Racer, throwing up.
I know where it is now.
You know where it is now?
Mm-hmm.
It's interesting, right?
Mm-hmm.
Dustin Hug is driving. Well, if he can get his mug on here. In 5th place. No, I'm sorry. In 6th place. Putting in 10 fish with a 22, a 20 and a half, a 19 and a quarter, and a 19, going home with 80 3/4 inches on the same lake as Corey Racer, Mr. Dustin Huggy Bear. Dustin did like TikTok and YouTube and all these videos on his month. Dustin has been busting his tail for years to earn the miniature emerald. And I know he is pumped to go home with emeralds for 2024. So, Dustin, congratulations, buddy. Hopefully I see you soon. We'll get it to you. If not, let me know. I'll ship it up there to the mountains. If you jump in, we'll give you your time to shine. But congratulations, buddy. Hug, Hugg. In 5th place, with 80 3/4 as well, with a 23 1/4 inch kicker. I'm going to say that one more time. With a 23 1/4 inch kicker for big bass of the entire month. A 21 1/4, a 19 and a half, and a 16.75. Mr. Fletcher Griffith. We're going to call this guy the monthly mayhem right here. What's up, Fletcher?
Good evening.
How are you, buddy?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm doing well, man. I want to hear about this massive limit you put up here. Can I have 5th place plaque?
Well, the format suited me. Wow.
I think all these monthly formats are suiting you pretty well.
Well, yeah, I've had a pretty good run in the regular North Carolina monthlies, so I figured why not jump in this one too. It's for a good cause. I don't get out too much to your regular events. You know, I'm 69 years old and I'm as old school as you can get, and I can't always travel well. So,
well, we appreciate you fishing the monthly ones and being a part of the charity event. I love that.
This kind of format suits me. I can go when I want to. I've got a really good lake that I really close by that gives me a chance.
So for the people who don't know, you are another mountain boy. So the mountain boys absolutely dominated this event. But you are another mountain boy.
Yeah. Same city as Jeremy Heath, Kenley Martin, bunch of you.
Yeah. There's some absolute hammers up there. You are one of them. We've spoken before. I know making the long drives is tough and the long 8-hour days is tough, but like I said, this is why we keep the monthlies going. For the guys who want it, it's there. It hasn't been big lately, but it's no skin off my back to give you guys an opportunity to go fish all month.
Well, I'm gonna take my platform right now and tell everybody else that's listening, you need to get in the monthlies.
I agree. They're there. If you guys want them, they're there. Fletcher's gotten paid, I want to say the last 3 months.
I've won 3 out of the last 4 and had big fish in all 4.
In all 4. Well, I'll tell you what, they're not going to jump in now that you said all that nonsense.
Well, that's the lake. That's not me.
Yeah.
I just happen to know where some big ones live.
That's awesome, man. Well, proud of you. When we get off here, can you Facebook message me your address and we'll get this plaque and gem sent out to you?
Sure.
Appreciate it. Anybody you want to thank or anything like that?
I didn't thank you guys for doing this. It is, like I say, it's a good cause. That's why I jumped in.
Thank you.
Have a good night, Fletcher.
You too.
Later, buddy. That's awesome. Mountain Boys dominating. All right. Going into 4th place. And the limits are getting bigger. This person put 13 fish in. Kicker of 21 3/4, 21 1/4, 19 3/4, 19 1/2 for an 82 1/4 inch limit. Mr. Matthew Mullins. We were not able to get a hold of Matthew. We shot him a text message, have not heard back. But Matthew, get a hold of me. We'll get you sent out your 4th place plaque and your gem. If you're listening, you can comment and I'll try to bring you in. But huge bag, giving yourself 82 spots on the wheel tonight. So congratulations. Here you go, Vanna White. Dustin is saying the top 3 limits are bananas. Number 4 was pretty bananas. 82 1/4 in 4 fish. All right, in 3rd place, let me grab that top 3 plaque from you. With a 21 3/4, a 21 1/4, a 20 3/4, and another 20 3/4. I feel like this guy culled over and over, putting in 12 total fish for a limit of 84 1/2 inches. Mr. Alex Sterling. This dude is set up. What up, boy?
What's up?
Now,
how are y'all doing?
Correct. Did you win the kayak last year?
Yeah, I was the kayak winner last year. I guess I can turn this off. Give me 1 second.
You're good, buddy. It looks good. You got to advertise. I get it.
No. I got y'all because y'all got to see this too.
Uh-oh.
She right back there. She right back there, man.
This is living proof that we give that kayak out.
It's there. That thing. I got this new home pond now, man. That thing loves to be down there.
Hey, Matt. So Matt just commented. Matt, if you want to jump in here, we texted you I didn't text you the link, but I texted you. Text me back and we'll get you in after Alex. But Alex, tell us about it, man. What you put up a tremendous bag.
I was just learning live scope this summer. That was my biggest focus. Local pond. I mean, you can see where I'm catching them all. There's literally one spot. Found a really good summer hole. And for anybody that's in, huh?
Only
yeah.
I can. Yeah, I mean.
Yeah. If no, because I'm streaming live every time I'm out there.
Oh.
Like I'm doing 4 hours, 8 hour streams on the spot, showing people how to use live scope too. So if you guys missed it, like I say, you missed it. Like I've been doing it all month. But yeah, I probably put 3 times a week, 4 to 8 hours every time, just going out there learning that dang a screen in those blobs. That was a strategy. And it helped me out. I mean, I even got I got my PB spot on there too. Went up to Gaston and caught one. So it's like, dude, it was a fun event. And I really do. Like I said it last year and I said the year before, this is a great cause. I mean, being from, out of state, I've seen what happens to youth that aren't nurtured at that perfect time out of high school. I have friends who went the wrong way because maybe one fight, maybe one argument with their parents, maybe substance that they didn't even know was near them, but they got hit with it, or they were doing it, and then their whole life just goes in the worst direction. And then once we reconnect, they're not the same person. It's not that light is gone, that hope is missing. So like that 2 years ago when you guys did it, I said, this is the greatest thing I've probably ever seen anybody do for the youth. And then you had the kids there. And then they told it 10 out of 10. There was no way I could not. There was no way I could not support it. I told my wife about it. She was like, "Yeah, we support it," and that's how that yeah, it was it. That was it. This is a great event. Having it monthly, I enjoyed it. It fit what I was doing because I was really busy. But I mean, any way you see it, it's a great event. It was a great event. I'm pretty sure live and then seeing everybody is going to make it a lot better. But all in all, it was definitely a great event. The cause is always great in my eyes.
Well, I appreciate you. I know Mary appreciates you up there. We can, when the schedule is a little more solidified, I'm waiting on 2 host cities. And then once we lock that down, we can definitely throw a date for the Emerald, get the venue again, and do it live again.
I miss that big time, Alex. I'm with you. I told Vin, I said, I get how busy and the way it didn't work out this year, but even just getting everybody back together, doing the kayak live and having an opportunity for maybe some alum, just for everybody to feel connected to the cause and actually see what it's about, not just hear me talk about it, is different. It's a game changer.
Yeah, it hits so different. Because the energy there is 10 times different. Yeah.
Agreed. Oh, well, you don't like this? This is no good.
Oh no, this energy is great. No, don't get it twisted. But when you're in that room with all like-minded anglers and everybody's talking about fishing, everybody's having a great time. That's what it's about. Yep. Like that is really what it's about. You can feel it, and then to know we're doing a great cause, and then see it. Oh, come on, come on.
So maybe we'll put a little spice on it. So I got some things coming with the schedule next year that are going to look different for Queen City. We're going into year 11, right? But we don't want to stop growing. So I got some stuff coming that's going to look different than anything we've ever done before. So maybe I kind of got this idea while I'm sitting here. Maybe we do a little Emerald weekend, give you guys an opportunity to hit your water. Then you got to come hit one water and then we weigh in. So maybe we do that and we do like an early Sunday. You get to fish like 5 hours on Sunday morning and then we weigh in. I don't know. You got me thinking. But
you're getting weird. I like this weird. Yeah.
Well, we got to keep it spicy because if you guys are bringing me back to one series, that's like, I feel a little bit like we're going backwards, which is okay. But we are going to add a little bit of stuff in there. So yeah. I have a feeling you'll like some of it. I think you might come hang out a little bit. But anybody you want to thank? What I wanted to ask you what live stream, what live setup you were running? Bird, Garmin?
Garmin.
Yeah,
running Garmin with the LiveScope Plus.
Sweet. Obviously it's working. So
yeah, it's dialed in.
Here you go. Look, Dustin loves it. 2 days live is so money.
Yeah. that is insanity. Like that puts smiles on a lot of people's faces.
Yeah, but not Mike Hicks just cursed me out. He was like, I don't want to hear Sunday. I know Frank Wolf just got mad at me. He's like, I don't want to hear Sunday. Maybe we do like a Friday night, Saturday afternoon.
Hey.
We're going to get spicy. All right, Alex, I'm going to let you go, buddy. Maybe you win another kayak.
Oh, the wife already shook her head saying, don't bring another kayak home, bro. I mean, nothing's guaranteed. Nothing's guaranteed. Thank you so much.
Appreciate you coming on, buddy.
Have a great one.
Later. That's awesome. It's awesome seeing somebody so happy about it all and then knowing he took the kayak home last year. And here's the part that makes the commish happy. He still has it, right? He didn't sell it in the first week. He still has it. So that's awesome. And I remember saying his wife was going to use it. We helped him load it up. So awesome. All right. Second place. Second place with a 23-inch kicker, a 21 1/4, a 20 3/4, a 19 3/4, for a total of 84 3/4 with a 4-fish limit. He put 10 fish in total. Mr. Nicky, I'm probably going to murder it, so I'm just going to leave it at Nicky. Ezel. All right. Ezel. Can I have number 2? Hey, Nicky, congratulations, buddy. I saw your private message. I won't say anything about your location, but there's your coveted Emerald Gem, your second place plaque. I know you're not from around here, so I will ship it to you. Just get me your info. But, dude, congratulations. That's a massive bag.
Thank you. I told you when you came out with it, I was going to do all I could. I probably fished 17 days or more, sun up to sundown, 6 different lakes. I have no secrets. That 23-inch kicker came from Lake Higgins. The 21 and something came from a little lake, Salem Lake in Winston. The other two were McIntosh, and I fished High Rock, Reedsville, and a couple other lakes to get the limit.
There's 33 people in here. The 2 of them are in the live. I'm gonna ask you what the other 30 want to know. Are you retired? How the hell are you fishing?
I am. I'm retired. I grew up in Bugs Island area. I went out to California, spent 33 years as a homicide detective in a large city. And now I work for the last 7 years with Wake Forest football team, running all their communications. So my fishing literally stops September the 1st and starts again in January.
Oh, okay. So you were getting it in. You were soaking it all in.
I did. I soaked every bit of it in as much as I could up until the last hour. And like I said, my 4 fish that were weighed in, they came from 4 different lures, from a crankbait to scope to a wacky worm to a Texas rig. No secrets.
Well, I mean, that's the awesomeness of a month long, right? You don't have to put a pattern together. You just catch 1 fish a day, especially if you're going out 17 times. It's literally a month of junk fishing, just looking for giants. And then you gave yourself, I don't want to misspeak, 84 spots on the wheel. So you got a real good shot here to take something home. Obviously you got your plaque and your gem. So I know, so you said you're from the Bugs Island area. We're going there this weekend, but you can't fish, huh?
Football takes over from last Thursday until January.
Yeah.
That's why I'm able to fish basically every single weekend, both Hobie and Bassmaster during the non-football. But that's I can never fish the TOCs because it's always a football weekend.
Yep.
But
you wouldn't trade it for anything.
No, it's pretty good retirement gig getting to do college football and not what I was used to doing, which, like I said, I give a lot of credit to Mary and her school because I too have seen the other side of the issues that she is changing, and it is appreciated. And like I said, whether I fished or not, I would have still donated my energy and money to her cause.
Well, thank you, sir. Appreciate that.
Absolutely.
Mary,
thank you.
Anything you want to say, Mary?
No, I just appreciate it. I work a lot in the local surrounding community with a variety of different folks who I guess just see the different parts of how folks could continue down the path or make a pivot and a change, and just providing a community where like-minded folks are trying to all feel well, do well, be sober is incredible to watch teenagers do that with one another. So thank you for supporting that.
Absolutely. Thank you. And like I said, I look forward to next year's Queen City.
Awesome.
And not as much on the road.
We'll be in the Carolinas for the most part next year.
Because these legs have about had it for the past 17 days.
Well, Nikki, good luck on all the football. It'll be cool knowing you're affiliated when Saturday games come on. So
yeah,
that's awesome.
Absolutely. I appreciate you guys. Thanks very much.
Shoot me your address and stuff. We'll get stuff sent out to you.
I will. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Later, buddy. Bye. Awesome. Huge bag there. Huge bag. I know Jared has been in here for an hour now, but we're going to pivot for a second because, well, simply, I mean, he's a scrub at fishing, and this absolute master of fishing is here. So we're going to bring him on. Dustin Huggy Bear. I don't think you all can see Jared backstage. I got him choking right now, but what up, boy?
Let that man have his time. I know her now home. Look at him.
Oh, we're gonna have to kick him out. You're breaking up really bad.
My signal sucks.
Yeah.
We love you, buddy. Oh, you there?
I'll holler at you later.
All right.
Yeah, it's my signal. It's garbage here.
Dustin, before you go, I just want to say thank you for I don't get on Facebook personally a ton, but I kept getting notifications of you shouting Emerald out, tagging us, doing all the hype about it. So I think you got people continuously excited all month about this event. So just a huge thank you to you and your support.
Hopefully he heard.
That's what we're here for.
I'll message him if not.
So this is the beauty of the Mountain Boys. They have no cell phone signal, but they love month-long events so they can upload when they go home. In first place with 86 3/4, 9 total fish submitted, 86 3/4, a kicker of a 22 1/4, a 21.75, a 21.5, a 21.25, and he caught the 21.5 again, and I had to deny it because it was the same fish. I don't know what he was complaining about on Facebook about a week ago, but I told him he's the worst fisherman I ever met in my life, Mr. Jared Stanley. Buddy.
What's up, buddy?
Now listen, we fish for thousands of dollars every month here at Queen City. We pay out 150 grand a year. I'm pretty sure you put more energy into this one than any of those.
100%.
100%.
Dude, I got to fish like 30 minutes from the house. It was phenomenal.
Yeah, but he's texting me, babe. He's texting me mid-month. He's like, bro, this event is stressing me out. Like these emerald fish. Like, well, Jared, you got some more hardware for the wall. You got the coveted gem. I know we'll see you again, so I'm not shipping your stuff. You can come get it. But tell us about it, dude. How many days did you fish this month?
A lot, honestly. I fished a lot to have 85.5 inches on Saturday, single day. I think I sent you the weight off of that, but I lost one probably over 10. I lost a 23.5 off the board. It was kind of a train wreck, honestly.
You re-caught a fish that I had to deny.
I re-caught a 22.25, and it was completely the same fish.
100%. So there was actually two of you who did that. Two people submitted big, like 19.5 plus, and then 22, same fish. And that's the wild thing about month-long tournaments. If you're, hitting that same laydown or that same area of a pocket, those fish are not going anywhere if boat's not taking them.
That fish was 300 yards. It moved from a hump to the end of a point, like 300 yards.
That's wild.
I caught him behind a boulder the second time. The first time I caught him off a hump.
That's wild. Well, dude, that's awesome. And obviously you didn't know it was the same fish, and 300 yards away, you wouldn't think it either.
It's all good. It was fun. That lake's loaded.
Yeah, you're not gonna tell us where you were, I imagine.
No, we're not gonna talk.
Just say
about
Higgins.
that.
Apparently Higgins is like what everybody's saying.
Higgins is a great lake. Go get on out of here.
Hey man, congrats. I know you got yourself in the running for a lot of things right now with Queen City, the team, the AOI, the TOC. So you're on a run. Keep it going. Are you going to fish the Northern event on Saturday? At Bugs?
At Bugs, probably not. I'm probably going to be pre-fishing for the YOLO.
Okay. I like it. That makes sense. So I won't be at the YOLO. So you got to give Ryan a hard time. This is going to be Ryan's first time live directing an event. I'm sure it's going to be a shit show. So just
no problem. We can do that.
So get on them, but then help them.
Yeah, make sure everything's all good.
Yeah. Make fun of them, then help them, because I'm coaching. Of course, I'm coaching, but I'm coaching a 3-day tournament in Charleston, and the only way I was able to do that is if Ryan stepped up. So I do appreciate him. We're gonna give him a hard time, of course, but hopefully he can handle it.
Well, I'm sure he can, but we'll miss you.
Anybody you want to thank or anything, bud?
Thanks to my parents and my girlfriend. Dad went out with me a few times, and then my girlfriend went out with me several times, and it was just fun being close to home.
Absolutely. I get it.
I needed an excuse to go crack 25 pounds every time I went out on 7-inch swim baits.
Yeah. All right. I need an invite.
Anytime you want to go, buddy.
Probably like 5 hours from my house, but yeah.
Probably.
All right, dude. Well, look, we might have you back on here in a minute with a brand new kayak. We'll see. You gave yourself 86 opportunities to go home with some type of prize. So we're going to get this cracking. Hang out in the chat if you want. Congrats. We'll get the stuff to you when we see you. And, appreciate you jumping in.
I appreciate y'all.
Later, dude. Oh, man.
Can I say something really fast and then I won't talk anymore?
No, you can talk. This is your show.
Okay. No, I just was thinking as everybody was on here in the top 10, and I just wanted to highlight the folks that may not have made top 10, but of course I'm like kind of behind the scenes co-commish. So I see names of people that definitely fished or at least contributed. And what's so special about Queen City, I know I've been a part of it, with you, Vince, since the beginning, but even though we've pivoted in many ways to go virtual, you've done things different over the years, we're still one giant, really it's giant now family. So like just shouting out, I think of David Golding, John Ladd, Joe Parculo, and Chad Walden. Just those names quickly came to me of people who've been in the Queen City family for so many years. And I know participated in this event. Just it means a lot to continue to see your faces, even if we don't always see you at every Queen City event. There's at least things like the Emerald event that brings everybody kind of back together again. So just wanted to mention that because that's what I think again makes Queen City so cool, because it's competitive as all get up, but it's also still family. No matter, I don't care what anybody says about it.
Yep. And there's so many people across the state that tell me all the time they wish they could be here. They wish they were closer to Charlotte. So that was the whole thing with expanding, was trying to reach new people and bring them in. And I think we've done that. I think over the last 2 years, we've brought people from other regions into Queen City. And now we just have to kind of go back to where we started and see if those people want to stay with us. And I think they will. I'm excited for next year. It's been a little bit of a grind. I'll tell you all, it's been a little bit of a grind with sponsor chasing down this year. It's not been as easy as it's been in the past. It's an election year. We're in a recession or whatever the hell we want to call it, but eggs are $5 a dozen. So, these phone calls where I'm asking for money to help support you all have been a little tougher this year. But I am working hard behind the scenes. If it gets quiet for a couple days on the page, it's because I'm out grinding. Obviously, I'm back to work now. I'm coaching what feels like freaking full time, and I'm doing this for you all, which is sometimes full time. So definitely just know that the wheels are turning. Things are happening. Blaine is working for us. Ryan is working for us, and things are happening. But here in the feedback, we'll try to go back to live Emerald next year if we can pull it off. And we'll just kind of see where we land.
Then if I get a future building like the plan in like 2 years, that would be so cool to be able to physically host like at a big, multi-purpose space at the school.
Well, tell people what you just said about when you're supposed to have this building.
June 2026 would be a brand new building.
So you mentioned something, but you never go into detail. So she mentioned North Carolina recognized her, but what she didn't tell you is that she's now on the state budget. So Emerald is real, right? North Carolina is supporting Emerald School of Excellence. So that's a huge deal. She's changing lives, like you've all said. And next step is a building. I want it to be green like the castle in Wizard of Oz, but I don't think I'm going to get my wish. So we'll see. But she will have a brand new, hopefully state-of-the-art building in a couple years, and would be awesome to be able to do the weigh-in there. I mean, hell, we can do the weigh-in there next year. We've done it before. We grand opened your school at this event before.
You did 5 years ago. Actually, that's pretty crazy. About 5 years ago, because we're highlighting tomorrow is literally the 5th anniversary to date of when we walked in the doors, 2 students, myself, and one other staff member. So I'm going to go all out tomorrow for the first day of school with the kids for year 6 of the school year. But you're right. That was a pretty cool day to have Queen City folks there for the ribbon cutting.
That's it. So We'll keep it going. We'll figure it out. I got to shout out Brian Souza with BizBait, still a sponsor of this event. He's part of the prize packages. I got to shout out Dwayne, huge supporter of this event with Tourney X. There's a ton of stuff over here that we're about to give away. So we'll shout it out as we go. But so here's what we're going to do. We're going to pull this wheel up. This wheel is obnoxious. It's got 4,612 entries on it. But it sounds like a lot, but it's only spread across 65 people. So you have a ton of opportunity here. I will remove the name that wins, but only that one time. So if you have 80 spots on the wheel, you earned those spots. So I'm not going to take your name away 80 times. I'm just going to take that one specific spot away, that one. So you can win multiple prizes today. I am going to say that most of this stuff, not most, some of this stuff is going to have to be picked up from an event or from me. Some of it we can ship, some of it we can't. This kayak that we're going to do first is still at Big Adventure. So we'll either have to coordinate with someone to pick it up for you. Will Queen offered to help out. I know Jeremy Heath always helps out when he can. Or you can just go get it, or we'll have to find a time where I can go get it and meet you. But we'll get there in a second. So when I pull this wheel up, I'm going to shuffle it 10 times. It's already shuffled, but I'm going to just shuffle it 10 times. You'll all see it change. And then we're going to spin it. Actually, before we get there, let me see what the settings are for how long it's going to spin. I don't want it to be obnoxious. You know what? Whatever it is, because I don't want to change it right now. Yeah, I'll customize. Let's see. Okay, it's on 30. We're not live, so we're gonna take it down to 20 seconds. All right, 20 seconds it'll spin. All right, let's share the screen. Everybody ready? I know this is what we want here. So this first one is gonna be for the kayak, and then Ezzy's gonna hand me stuff, and that we will tell you what we're spinning for. Ezzy will label it, and then we'll put it off to the side so we have it. This is the hard part of not being live. You guys can't go home with stuff. But I did go out today and pick up some items from Academy Sports and Outdoors for you all. We have a kayak cushion. We have Dakota Lithium products. We have BizBase. We have A Squared, Solar Bat. We have some QC swag. We have some Plano Edge boxes. So let's get it cracking. Let me share my screen here. Make sure everybody can see it. Yes, you're going to write who won it, but the kayak's going to be first, bud. Sure, you can write the kayak. All right.
Crazy.
You can see it, right, babe?
Yeah.
Okay, because I can't see you all now. But here we go. I'm going to do it 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You can't read the wheel, obviously. 4,600. I'm going to click it one time. This is for the Native Watercraft Slayer Propel. 20 seconds of anticipation. I hope whoever wins the kayak cushion is not allergic to cats because he's been sitting on it the whole time. All right, here we go. Franklin Hatcher. You know what's awesome about this? I'm going to double check what I'm about to say, but I'm pretty sure Frank entered this event and didn't put any fish in. Let me double check.
It's pretty rare.
Yep. Frank entered the event to support the Emerald School of Excellence, did not put any fish in, earned 11 spots on the wheel just for signing up. He may have purchased some spots as well, but Frank is going home with the Native Watercraft Slayer Max 12.5. Frank's local here in Charlotte, works for the same district as me. Frank, are you in here? Any chance of getting you on the live stream? Let me know. Let's see if he's in the chat. All right, so I'm going to go back to the wheel, see if he jumps back in. I'm going to remove that one. All right, so the next one. You wrote it down? Okay. And Frank jumps in, we'll talk to him. So the next one's going to be a Dakota Lithium Power Box. We are in retail value order here. So we're going down retail value order. So we got a nice, beautiful power box. You guys know I post all the time. We literally live off these things on the weekends. Like sometimes I walk around my neighborhood holding one of these, charging my phone while I'm talking to coaches, kids, parents, teachers, you all. So like we carry 2 of these to every softball game we go to. And lately we've been carrying the big 135 box to run our cameras to stream the softball games. Like Dakota is such a huge part of our life that if you win this, you really need to take advantage of this. And this comes with the battery. So let's spin it and let's take it down to 10 seconds for the smaller items. Here we go. I'm not shuffling it every time. We're just going to rock. Just going to rock. And we got Troy Switijewski. Made me say it twice tonight, Troy. SWITAJEWSKI. Troy, congrats again, buddy. Gem, plaque, power box. We may have to meet now in Virginia for this as he's labeling everything for us. All right, next one up. What do we got, buddy? We got a Dakota Lithium 12 volt, 10 amp hour. So the battery that goes inside the box. Also what I run all of my stuff off the Kayak. Runs my live, runs my graph. Yeah, you can just stack it. Here we go. 10 seconds on the wheel. This is a $100 value right here. The next few items are $100 value. Yeah, battery. Mark Glendy. Mark fished hard. Mark had like 76 inches this month. He was right out of the top 10. So congrats, Mark, going home with a battery. I believe, I could be mistaken, but I believe Mark is a Dakota user as well. So he should be happy about that. Congrats, Mark. Okay, so we have two $100 BizBait gift cards. So we're going to pull two people here. I'm going to put you in contact with Brian, and you'll get a $100 gift card to BizBaits. You can just write each name right here. Yeah, right on the biz. All right, for the first $100 gift card, BizBaits. I'm so glad the wheel's working like it's supposed to work. We have Joe Parculo. Wouldn't be a raffle if Joe didn't get something. And got it. Parkulo. And the second $100 BizBaits gift card goes to Corey Racer. Love that we have no repeats so far. Liking it, liking it. Nobody's commenting. They're all what do we got? We have a Catch Products Emerald package. I didn't get the full details on what's in it, but I'm going to put you in contact with Duke. It usually is an Emerald catch board and an ID holder and a leash. And that's what I told him. So hopefully that's what it is. But it will be over the $57 value that we promised. So here we go. As you go. The cat is still on the Kayak cushion. Now he's upside down. And we have Jason Lowe. Jason is an OG champion of this event, so I think he'll appreciate some emerald love here. All right, next we have, you skipped all the rods, buddy. All right, I'm gonna bring the red. Give me one red one, please. Okay, these are some bonus prizes that I went out today and got for you all. We have some Abu Garcia Max X bait casting combos here, 7-foot medium heavy. I have two of them, so we'll do two in a row, and Ezzy will put the label right here, buddy. Okay. All right, so we're gonna do two of these Abu Garcia bait casting combos. And these came from Academy Sports and Outdoors. And we have Trent Gatewood. And here goes the second one. Gary Lavieri. Lavieri. Congrats, Trent and Gary, going home with a nice new combo. Probably a good flipping combo there. And then we have two, hitting the chandelier. We have two Shimano spinning rods. These are not combos, just the rods. These are 7-1. Oh, it's tough reading upside down and on the computer. These are 7-1 medium fast. So nice little light shaky head, maybe little Ned rig action. And we have two of these also from Academy Sports and Outdoors. Yep, as he's trying to catch up my Vanna White. Nope. Red one. Okay, here we go for the first blue Shimano Fletcher Griffith. Going home with plaque, gem, and a rod. I'm going to let Ezzy write it. Fletcher. Griffith. And here's the other Shimano spinning rod. Mary, everything's clear on the share?
Yep.
Okay, cool. Oh, Jason Lowe again. Jason Lowe going home with a rod and a catch combo. Catch package. Nice. This is Jason, so Jason might have to make a stop over here at the house. Here you go. You can put this rod over there. All right. Next, we have a True South Custom Lures prize package. Believe the value of this I put together was about $70, give or take. I put a little variety pack together for you all. I'm going to show you because these are some beautiful things here. So we got a nice black and blue swim jig. We got a nice undercover craw jig. Little spinner bait. I tried to give you guys a little bit of everything he does. Another little swim jig in baby bluegill. White. His version of the chatterbait. The swimmy jig. Some heads. And a black buzzbait. All right. I'm going to put all those together for you. And it's going to go home with oh my goodness. Jason Lowe. Hey, Jason Lowe earned his spots. Jason Lowe is racking up. I know Jason Lowe loves some True South. So I think he'll be pretty happy with this.
He's always done well in the Emerald event too.
This is like his event. He won like the kitty rod one with like 80 inches, remember?
Yep.
I want to see how many inches Jason had. Let's see. Jason had a limit, 66 3/4. He put in 4 fish. So he had 66 spots and he's hit 3 times. Good odds there. I like it. Good job, Jason. All right. Next up, we have an A squared bait package. I believe it's 10 bags, all different styles from Mr. Alan Amick. Big variety there. Going home with Eric Combast. Good job, Eric. Eric. C-O-M.
Eric.
E-R-I-C. C-O-M-B-A-S-T. This is the future in training right here, so I can retire.
I'm good.
She said she's good. All right. Next up, we have a baby blue, Carolina blue kayak cushion, Queen City custom. If you're allergic to cats, I'll need to know because he's been sitting on it for an hour. If you want to come take the cat, you can. No, it's my guy, actually. All right. Let's see what we got here. Gustavo, another big Emerald supporter. Gustavo going home with a brand new kayak cushion. I'm sure his butt will approve of that. On the back. Yep. Next, we have a Muddy Bay. A $60 Muddy Bay gift card, courtesy of Muddy Bay and Blaine Upton. So you'll just get in contact with Blaine if you win this. And our Muddy Bay winner is David Golding. David might have to go take a ride to see Blaine. Congrats, David. All right, we have 2 pair of Solar Bat sunglasses. We're going to do 2 different winners here. They are slightly different, so we'll do this set first. And Solar Bat sunglasses, pair 1 goes to... Maybe I feel like I'm working on Whatnot right now. My next job. Tim Hawkins. Congrats, Tim. Nice pair of shades. And we have our second pair here of Solar Bat. Going home with 2. Fred Smeltzer. Fred, F-R-E-D. S-M-E-L-T-Z-E-R. Fred Smeltzer. Congrats, Fred. All right, and now we have a little QC swag pack. We got a cup and a hat. Laser engraved tumbler. What color we got here? Nice army green with a little QC swag. Going home to Chris McMillan. I know Chris likes the QC hat, so he'll be good with that. And we're going to do another one of those setups. It's a coral cup with another QC hat. Chris McMillan. And Nate Lundberg. Congrats, Nate. Nate's a big supporter of Queen City. He's been fishing hard this year. Appreciate you, buddy. Nate. That's okay. Write the name. We're good. We're good. Nobody doesn't need to be crazy. As he's getting nervous back here. All right. So I went out today when I went out to Academy and grabbed 2 of these Plano edges. Nate Lundberg. Coral. So we got the 3600, the 3700, and the 3600. I know I don't fish anymore, but these are the boxes I use. I love these boxes, so I figured I'd pick a few up for you guys to give them a try. So the 3700 we'll do first, and then the 3600 will be our last one. So 3700. Going home with Mike Hoskey. Hoskey. Put it on the back, right on the black label. And our 3600. Is this what I use for terminal? I think this is the one I use for terminal. Unless I actually have the terminal one. Going home. It's okay. Going home with Chad Walden. Chad, we appreciate you, buddy. I'm glad I didn't put any more options to donate on there, or you would have put the house up for mortgage. I was pretty good, babe. I mean, we had 20 options and we had 18 different winners, right? Or 19 different winners. The only repeat was Jason?
I think so.
He won the catch, the rod, and the shoe salve. Okay, so we had 18 different winners. I mean, it could be worse. That's awesome. Congratulations, guys. Again, we really do appreciate you fishing with us for what I believe is the 7th annual Emerald School of Excellence event. We're going to donate right at about $5,000, give or take, after fees. Mary said she's going to use it for field trips for her students to get off campus, and that is 100% because of you all. I appreciate you all. I do plan on having another live either later this week or very early next week. I'm waiting on a few calls to go through. We can talk about some 2025 things that we have going on. And if those calls don't go through, I'm still going to give you all the information so we can get rocking and rolling for 2025. We do have 2 Queen City events this weekend. Bugs Island for the North on Saturday and Lake Hartwell on Sunday, the 8th for the Southern Division. This was a reschedule from the Native No Limit event in April. So it is a Sunday event. Okay. If you need anything, let me know. Mary, anything you want to say before you leave?
No, just another big thank you to everybody, all the familiar faces and the new ones coming out, and hope to see you again next year. And hopefully we'll figure out a live thing. So thank you, Vinny, for putting this on.
Guys, thanks for being here. Thanks for watching. Again, thanks for donating, and we'll see you all soon. Have a good night.
I'm keeping this.